folks, I like to talk about the STIHL chainsaw a little bit. Like I said in another video, I used to work for Kingsford Charcoal. I cut 8 cords every day, 6 days a week I worked. And I've run every kind of saw that they make. And they make some good saws. But as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing made and holds up, runs as good, can sit 6 months, go out and start just like it always did, than a STIHL chainsaws. They're just so reliable. And then I always get the Pro series. And if you notice on this chainsaw right here, these Pro series got so much compression, they got a button you push down. And that takes away a lot of the compression when you start it. And they'll run several times longer than your Farm Boss. Like if you're just going to use a chainsaw once in a while, like trim limbs, Farm Boss is fine. It's a good saw. It's got the same deal as far as leaving it sit 6 months. You go out and start it, it'll start right up. I've had other chainsaws, you leave them sit 3 or 4 months, go out and start them. Nope. Carburetor's messed up, got to take them into the shop. I've never had a problem with a STIHL. This STIHL goes 6 months without starting. When I go out and start it, same gas in it. I usually dump the gas out, put new gas in, start it, run just like it always did. But a lot of them saws won't do that. And this thing here is like gold. If you're going to be cutting wood, firewood, or if you're in any kind of service where you cut a lot of wood, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing that'll compare to a STIHL chainsaw. Well, time to gas the old chainsaw up, put some oil in it, and see if we can't get some wood saw today. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we got Mama Squirrel over there. She's starting to get excited again. So we're just going to keep our distance. And get our work done. Years ago, I owned my own tree company with the bucket truck and stump grinder, with the wood chipper. I had all that. And I use different kind of pole saws. That's like ones that extend up to like 12 feet. And I can guarantee you none of them come close to getting a Pro Series STIHL pole saw. I've had different kinds. They have not near the power. They're way heavier. At least that's what they feel to me. And nothing come close to STIHL. So all my saws were all STIHL. I switched everything to all STIHL. And if you got the best of the best, there's no need changing. We just got this machine early this winter, and we really like it. Works really well. Some things I don't like about it is this kind of stuff, this thing here, because when it comes back, it starts gathering all the wood in here, all the little wood pieces, and you can't get rid of it. So I'm going to take and cut all this off. So if it comes out, you can just rake the wood out. Otherwise, it gets stuck in here and bound in here. Then you can't get it out. What I like about it, it's a lot faster than my older one. It works like at least a third faster. And these here are really, really nice. My old one didn't have it. So if this wedge gets stuck in your wood, when you pull back, I used to have to beat it with a sledgehammer. But now with these things here, it'll pull itself out. So these are really, really, really important. Yeah, and I'm getting ready to unload all this wood. I use about 1 load a week because we also heat the shop plus the greenhouse. But you say, why I got a hoe in my hand? Well, this ain't for hoeing in a garden. I use this to pull all the wood over to me. Once it gets down low where I can't reach it, I can roll it all to the side so I can actually grab it. That's what I use this old yellow hoe for. I burn a lot of cottonwood because a lot of people don't like cottonwood. They say it makes a lot of ash. But you know, my neighbor said, I won't burn cottonwood. It's the worst wood in the world. I said, well, there's one worse than that. He said, what's that? I said, no wood at all. He said, well, you got a point. So we burn whatever we can get. If it's cottonwood, ash, oak, it doesn't matter. Maple, we burn it all. We got some wood in the old shop. I just threw some in my big old stove here. It'll take a big chunk of wood. Well, folks, I got the old saw sharp again. I'm gonna go out, me and my daughters, and get another load. And first, I want to tell you a little story. I called my daughters this morning and said, hey, I got a good idea. It'll help me and it'll help you. And they said, what's that? I says, you can help old Poopa cut a load of wood. They said, how'll that help us? I say, because then you can get some stink blowed off of you. Because this last week when it's 10 below zero, my daughters go in the house and they get dug in like an Alabama tick. And they don't come out until the weather warms up. So I said, it's 45 degrees. Come on out. Help old Poopa out today. So both of them did, and I appreciate them very much. If you like these videos, please share them, like them. It would really help me out. And I want to thank you all for taking the time to view old Poopa. When you get up in age, it's just nice for people to acknowledge you still exist. And I appreciate it very much.